Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Straight to the air is Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. 19.
From the 24. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. It's a foot race. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. The answers have to be found defensively.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language as a running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Giving this to Genty. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Quick pass left side. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Here we go.
Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Set. Viking 8. Buffalo 18.
Play fake. It's Richardson. He's got Pierce. He's got it in the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Come on. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Now, that's not what the offense talking about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
60
A 2-yard loss on the
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pull that in front further. 13-zip. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play is going to be against Genti. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Going left side, Bowers has it. Rolling into enemy territory. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for Raiders first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first down, Genti. He still has room inside the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders lower the deficit to a single possession. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Khalil Herbert on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Richardson back to throw. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Looking slant route complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Running it after the penalty. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
A gain of a yard brings up second down.
2nd and 8. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Herbert on the return. Juke the defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got it first to begin the frame. To throw, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Motion.
Richardson on 3rd. Forced out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Coming left is Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Eyes top. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Lights.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go. Pass the 60.
Richardson now. Going with the screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Taking the back at the 34-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action with Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far, but this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
They'll throw again, Richardson. He connects downfield. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. So much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Rush coming for Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now Smith. And they bring him down around the 34. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Hits his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Taking it on the slant by Bash. And they get this down to the 28.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Smith in the pistol. It's complete. This is Bowers. Touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Herbert on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
70 rings. It's 70 rings. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Panther 11. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after a second interception of the season.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Genty from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 43. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Trying again, following the sack. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. There have been way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Smith. On the move, headed right. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Smith on 4th down. Lofts it deep right side. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points as that one falls, Brock. Instead, just a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. And off to Genty. Has a lane inside the 35. And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
They've got first down from the 31. Another give here to Genty. And they send him out of bounds right as she was coming up to that marker block. It's going to be second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
This is Genty on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and just 2 to go. Back now, pressure on its way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
On first down, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
action on the last play, and now it's third down.
Cowboy 80, 77-1.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throw right side finds Pittman. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. Instead, he had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, set.
Going again, Richardson. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19, Cougar 19.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here's Richardson. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., so that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Let's go now. Warriors 7, 70 Timberwolves. Rig. Check those streets.
He'll throw it. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to Genty. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Smith. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Genty running right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it in close. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
41.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Herbert on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Warren brings this one in on the slant. And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. We got it, we got it, we got it. Go.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
All I can tell him there was good luck. If you get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Give left side to Jetty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. He's back to throw. It's by Besh, left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw. It's making that spot to move the chains.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. What a dive! I think he caught it! One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
First down from the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Smith in the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it third down. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And again, it's Smith. Escapes the... And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Raiders going for the win here. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 35-yard line.
Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
Here he is to throw. Finds one. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Come on. 90, hop, 70, hop, 70.
Back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to get passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10.
Nothing. 18 Cardinal.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. County Lions. Panther 11.
Now to throw. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. In case they cashed in when it really mattered.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And he shakes off the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
35.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Herbert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. Good news, he stopped the clock and moves the chains. Bad news, they only have 10 seconds left. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Richardson on first and 10. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
70 Rangers, Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, Banjo. Good.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Darian Porter. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Indy.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, 40? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I'm